Isaac, what are we doing today?
Alright. I told Kyle that I would build him a retractable anchor system for his kayak.
How long ago was that?
Like 25 days ago.
And when does it have to be done by?
Tomorrow.
Oh.
And it's 8 p.m. I don't know what time tomorrow though, I should ask him that. Anyway, yeah, his kayak's been in my garage for like 25 days. He's been waiting. Yeah, I should probably do that. So, yeah, it's been a month sitting in my garage. Hola. Oh. We're gonna be building a retractable anchor system for kayaks. So, pieces you will need. This right here is a retractable clothesline. I got this off of Amazon. There's a bunch of different companies that sell a model very close to this. This costs approximately $15.99 on Amazon. And you might even find it at your local Menards. Not sponsored. Nylon cleat, I just got this at Walmart. Pretty simple, wrap and rope around. That comes in at $2.78. Third thing you're gonna need is some line. I got some here, some 1/8 inch, 45 foot diamond braided utility line. This is in the anchor section at Walmart that we're going to be using in the clothesline. I'll show you how that works later, but you will need some replacement, either like paracord or some line like this. This comes in at $1.88. All right, the fourth part we're going to need is, actually, you don't need this. This is extra stuff. This is a mega carabiner. Carabiner? How do you say that?
Carabiner.
Carabiner. This is a mega carabiner. I like it. This is going to attach from the utility line to the anchor itself. I think it's convenient because then you can just pop off your anchor and you can hook it onto things. Again, not needed, but very helpful. I got this at my local dollar store, so, you know, 99 cents, never hurts. And number 5, the last but not least item you're gonna need is the anchor itself. This is a 3-pound anchor that I also picked up at Walmart. This is a whole $9.99, but this is really convenient for kayaks because it has enough holding power, but it's not obnoxious to like throw in the back. It's not too heavy, but when these all pop out, it has awesome grounding power. This is the last thing that you're gonna need for $9.99. Oh yeah, not to forget, you're also gonna need some miscellaneous hardware, basically 2 screws. But I'll show you that in a little bit. So let's get on to it. Into it. Let's get into it. Water in there. Kyle, you gotta air out your dry. Come on, man.
There's still water in mine.
Yeah, but like keep the cover open so it airs out. That's like a lot. Yeah. Okay.
Well, there's a plug up front that you're supposed to empty, but nobody does that.
Yeah, hey, that's the law. You have to pull that plug in.
Yeah, I'm not.
Drain, dry, clean. Step 1 is to take your anchor line and get it ready to put in the retractable device. You got your line ready. You get an end ready. Cool. Now you take this and you pull out the actual clothesline, because this clothesline, you could technically use it for your anchor line, but I don't really trust it. It's not really strong enough for like if it gets stuck. Like I've gotten my anchor wedged under a tree branch and I had to pull it out, and if I would have had this line, it would have broke off. I would have lost my anchor, wouldn't have been good. So we're gonna basically be replacing the line in here with this utility line, which is much stronger. So basically you pull out all the line until you find where it's attached. Then you take about a foot, right? So we got about a foot here. And you take a high quality cutting device and you snip it. Okay. Now don't let this go, because if you let this go, you got problems, okay? So don't let it go. Then you take this and you tie a knot. Now I know I'm supposed to be a fisherman. I don't know a lot of good knots. So, I'm going back to basics. All right, so once you got it tied onto there, that should be plenty. Trim the line so it doesn't get stuck in there. Like I said, this is a high quality cutting device. Okay, So once you have it tied on, then you can let it in, all right? Now remember, it's retractable, so it's gonna wind up on its own. And just slowly let the line in so that it can spool up.
I need to sit down.
All right, so once you put the line in and you get it to where it's pretty much all spooled up, you need to get it to a point that it's not too full, that it like catches, right? If you look in there, you can see that it's pretty full, but if I let all this line in, see how it catches on its own? We don't want that to happen. So pull out like a few feet, and that's where you're gonna cut it so that it's constantly retracting. All right, so once you cut that line, then you take this carabiner, pull out this, and you get off this annoying padding stuff. Because you don't want this, otherwise it's gonna get all soggy and weird. All right, once you got that thing off, you take the carabiner, and you tie another knot.
You know, they say you're not supposed to sit in the kayak while it's not in the water.
Yeah, Kyle said I could use it. Well, you tie a knot, okay? I struggle at the basic things here.
Very basic.
That was fun. That's what not to do.
We'll be back right after this short break.
All right, so what you guys just saw there is I just let go of the cable without a stopper here. So we lost about 30 feet of capacity line. So there's only about like 15 feet on here for ink line. So whatever you do, do not let go of that line before you have some kind of a stop here so that it doesn't go too far in. All right, we need to get serious. There's gotta be a way to get this apart.
No anchoring system was hurt in the making of this film.
Well, this is why you don't let go of that line I told you not to let go of. I broke it. It's 1.5. Yay! Okay, cool. I don't understand how they built this. Ideas?
Fix it.
Break!
Would Kyle appreciate that?
After this little detour, we'll get back to the actual project. Ah, the top! All right, now that we got that fixed, let's get to some real work. Is that enough line?
Yes.
All right, so we are now on step 2, is attaching this to the kayak. So they have these convenient, like, I don't know how to explain them. They're like little keyhole things that you can put a screw in and then slide it over. We're going to be utilizing that ability so that we can remove this when transported. So I just marked out the holes in the kayak. Now we're gonna drill the holes. So next step is we're gonna drill some pilot holes for the screws that came with the clothesline that go into the kayak. Why is your face all scrunched up?
Because.
All right, so we got the pilot holes, we got the screws. I'm gonna call this step 2.5. So I got some here, marine goop. This I bought a while ago. I use this for a lot of my kayak upgrades. This is really good stuff. This was like $5. So I'm gonna take the screw and give it a good douse in the marine goop. And then when I thread it in, basically it'll be on the surface of the kayak on the outside and on the inside because it'll be in those threads, which is good, and it's a good amount of added strength. These are really long screws. These are just the ones that came with the clothesline. So I'm just gonna screw it in. So we're gonna screw it in about that far, leaving the head out, and then we're gonna do that with the other screw also.
You could be the red-headed fisherman instead of the spinnerbait guy.
I'm the spinnerbait guy. Don't question my identity.
Apparently I don't know mine.
Yeah, that was hilarious. I love that.
I was so tired.
So basically we take this and we fit it on there
Line it
and
up.
we slide it over. Now that we know how much room we need, we can tighten these down. Now don't tighten them down so it's like tight, because you still want to be able to slide them off, but get them pretty firm, just really close so that it slides nicely, but that it's still, there isn't a lot of movement there. So,
Plier.
oh, no. Out. Alrighty. Last but not least, we need to attach the boat cleat. So David actually just pointed out something great. There is a cleat built into these clothesline, which is convenient and it does stop the line and it holds it. The problem is, like my anchor's over here and it's attached to this, which again isn't attached that solidly. It can actually slide out and it could pull this whole thing off. I mean, that it would have to be extraordinary circumstances,
No.
but it could happen. But basically, I don't want all my force on this thing because it's not that solidly attached, just enough to hold it down. That's why we introduced a second cleat, so that we can get this real solid with the kayak and then anchor it to that, and then it's pulling on the kayak instead of this. Take a nail. We got our mark.
This is very boring.
So you take the mark, drill the hole. All right, this is officially step 3. So now we've drilled one hole. We're going to put more goop on the end of the screw because that'll keep it all sealed up nice. And then we don't have any leaks. Line it up right there. Cool. We're just doing the first one for now. Now we attach the second screw.
That was not in frame, but I'm gonna pretend it was.
All right, so we got that attached. Goop takes 24 hours to cure. Well, that's done well. And we are basically done here. We can just attach the anchor to that carabiner. So now when you're fishing, basically just throw the anchor there. When you're ready to use it, you just flip this over, drop it down, and then you'll just be able to give it a solid good 2 wraps there. And that's all it takes. And now we got a nice sturdy mounting point to the kayak. And then when you're ready to pull it back up, you just unwind it. And this doesn't have enough power to pull up the anchor. So you have to manually, pull up the anchor, but it will take care of the line for you so you don't have to lift it up. And then you can just flip it back over and set it down there. When you get back to the dock and you're ready to pack up, all you have to do is slide that, pop it off, and throw this in your car or your milk crate. And it's one nice, easy package right there. So that is how you build a retractable anchor system. If you like this video, check out some other stuff on my channel. And thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.
Yeah.